Hey y'all, it's your girl Bianca bringing you another episode of I Got You Sis Chronicles. Welcome back. Welcome. I am so happy to see you. I'm so happy that you're spending some time with me. And I hope that you've had a pretty good week. And I hope that you're planning on continuing to stay home, even though that some places are opening back up. It's not our time. If you look like me, if you're a person of color, it's truly and utterly not our time. And it's not our time because of our history of health. It is not our time because of our history with the relationships of healthcare and how our pain is sometimes underestimated. It is not our time because of the fact that we have to demand care for ourselves. And even if you do get sick, it is very likely that you will not be believed. Your symptoms will not be believed. Your symptoms will not be taken seriously. Therefore, you will be given the opportunity to get worse before they believe. There's statistics to support it. I'm not going to throw them on the screen. I'm just speaking from what I know. And what I know is it's time to stay at home. It's not time. Outside is not ready for us yet. Last time I checked, there is not a shortage of wine. We can still make it on the inside. All right, so last week we talked about the effects of being under the influence of things outside of ourselves. It was a fun episode. Thank you so much to my friends that decided to contribute for me. Everyone that I asked came through, and I appreciate y'all. It was a fun episode. I really appreciate that. This week, we're going to talk about something a little different. Still about love. Still about love. Let me look at something. Well, let me read this to you because I saw this and I felt a couple of different ways. And it says, be a man's peace, and he will always run to you. Be a headache, and no matter how much you bring to the table, he will hate being around you. Okay, I can understand that. I can completely understand that. Here's another one. A wise woman knows the importance of speaking life into her man. If you love him, believe in him, encourage him, and be his peace. That dramatic pause was so that you can lean into that, because I think that after I read that, a few people was like, yeah, that's good stuff. That's real. What I'm going to tell you is that it's a real mess. And I'm going to tell you why. It's a real mess because you expect me to be your peace for what? For what? Can you be your peace and I be my peace and we just be at peace together? Can you be whole within yourself and then I'm whole within myself and then we are two whole people coming together being great together? Can I take care of my stuff? Can I be accountable for can you be accountable for yours? And we come together and we are just two accountable people? Can I love on me and you love on you and then we love on each other? I can't depend on somebody outside of myself to be the reason that I feel whole. I cannot depend on somebody outside of myself to be the reason that I am great. I cannot depend on somebody outside of myself to be the reason that I feel loved. I cannot depend on somebody outside of myself to be the reason that I feel like I am a real person, like I am a great person, like I am influential, like I am strong and I am powerful. No, I have to be the reason that I feel that way. I have to internalize that message within myself. It has to come from within because people come and go. even especially the ones that say they won't. Can we be our own peace? I'm not going to bring you no drama. I'm going to keep my drama at home. I will. But I need you to be your peace. Because if I'm my own peace, if I am at peace, if I am in a great place within myself, I'm not going to bring you bad energy. I'm not. If I call you out on something, if I tell you about your stuff when it stank, that's not negative. That's not being negative. That's calling you out. That's holding you accountable. That's making you see the wrong that you do so that you can make a decision. Either you're going to be better or you're going to stay the same. And then I make a decision on whether I want to continue to deal with it. But understand that when someone loves you, criticism should not be an attack. Criticism should not be negative. It should be out of love. It should be because they want to help you build yourself up and be stronger and be a better person. But that's not being your peace. It's not. I allowed somebody to be my peace before. And when he laughed, when he messed up, I was broke down. Okay? Broke down. Didn't even know who I was. Didn't know what I liked. Didn't know if I liked. I didn't know nothing about myself. He knew everything about me. Because when you trying to be somebody's peace, you sitting there learning everything it is about them that makes them upset, that makes them mad. What are their triggers? What do they like? What do they dislike? Whatever it is, you're trying to figure out all those things and you don't know yourself. Stop it. Be your own peace. Know you. Love you. Build you. Encourage you. That way, when someone comes along and they're trying to do all these great things for you, it is adding, enriching, empowering. It's not your foundation. Your foundation is you. There's a line in a song that I love so much by Leighton Green, and it's called Myself. And she says, "You picked me up and you threw me in the sky. And when I fell, you let me hit the ground. Boom, you on your tail. Ouch. Booty bust wide open. Hurt. Hurt, sis. Broken. And if that's not bad enough, you let them pick you up so they could drop you again." The line in that song, it talks about being high. It talks about being on cloud nine with somebody. It talks about being in love. And just feeling like it's too good to be true. Because it was. It was. You be your own peace. That means you loving on yourself. That means that you are spiritually centered within yourself. That means that the energy that you are giving off is positive. It's healed energy. It's a love. It's a confidence. It's a greater being coming from within you. I believe in energy healing. I believe in energy healing. And what I mean by that is that you watching the people that you surround yourself with, the things that you consume, whether it's TV, radio, reading, books, social media, whatever it is, the things that you consume into yourselves, energy, watching those things and trying to keep it positive, trying to keep it peaceful, trying to keep it uplifting, it's going to enrich your spirit. It's going to enrich you. So if you have somebody that you're with and they are spiritually centered, that's going to be a different dynamic. When you're with somebody who knows how to love themselves, they're going to know how to love you. They're going to know how to take care of you. And there's going to be different expectations. When you already have a level playing ground, when you play in spades, you got to go board. You got to at least have 4 to make board, right? Okay, so why do we go into a relationship with nothing? You got to at least have board. You got to at least have board, and then they can enrich what you already have. You can't have nothing and ask for somebody to be your everything. No, 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 no. I don't need you to be everything for me. I got to be something. I got to be something. I got to at least have board. Okay? I got to at least have board to get into the game. I'm just saying. Can we be our own peace? Can we work on that? Can we work on being our own peace? It's something that I do on a daily basis. It's something I do every year. I look at myself and I see, what am I doing to enrich myself? What have I done to build up and make myself stronger? I take me trips. I put somewhere on the map and I travel by myself. And it's enriching, it's relaxing, it's enlightening. Sometimes sometimes it's purely soul searching. Sometimes it's purely, I just want to get away and read a book. Sometimes it's just, I just need some time. But whatever it is, I get it, and I get it by myself. One year, I believe it was last year, I did a bucket list of things to do by myself. And one of the things on my list was to go to the movies alone. I had never gone to movies alone. So I go, and I mean, it was kind of funny because I'm sitting there watching a movie, and I like to talk to the screen. Not like Scary Movie Regina Hall talk to the screen, but like talk to the screen. So I'm in the movie, and I'm like, don't go, girl, no. And I'm looking to my left and my right to see if anybody was listening to me. But I had a good time, and it was just me. It was great. I enjoyed it. It was a great time. It was uncomfortable. It was out of my comfort zone, but I had a good time with myself. I was okay. I made it. And I continue to find ways to spend time with myself. I continue to find ways to enrich myself. I continue to find ways to build myself up. I do. Because it's important and it makes a difference. When we talk about mental health, when we talk about struggling with depression and anxiety, I'm telling you, I have to recharge. I absolutely have to recharge. I have to. So what I say to you is, instead of looking for somebody to be your peace, be your own peace. Stop asking people to do that for you. It's not fair and it's not practical. It's not. At least have board before you think that you're going to get into this game called love and dating. I'm just saying. Okay? I love you guys for real. Stay in the house. Thank you so much for watching this week. I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon.